Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on our Journey Through Versions. We have updated from Alpha 1.0.12 to Alpha 1.0.13. It's pretty straightforward this time, and as you can see, I waited some time to let the grass grow in between episodes. It genuinely looks great. I am so happy with how this turned out. Okay, fine, I lied. Not all of the grass has grown, but most of it has, and that's what we're looking for, is just for most of the grass having grown. Now, today, I don't actually know what to do. I never know what to do, though, so we'll just find out something to do as it comes to us. I do know one thing I should be doing, though. And that is adding the fence around the little amusement area. And potentially decorating around the tiny little roller coaster. So let's go quickly over there. I think it's... wait. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna say it's not too loud. My microphone might be too loud though, like look at that! Wow! Oh, I don't think it's too loud. You know, we just gotta find out how to talk properly. But alright, let's get ourselves down over this way. I just realized I forgot to grab something. So now we just gotta walk all the way back. Oh, I need to... If you're wondering what it is I need to grab specifically some stone slabs. Because that actually is a pretty important feature of the fence. So let's quickly go and grab them. I always say quickly, but really it's slowly. Everything is so slow. Can we make 16? We can make 48. That works for me. Oh wow, it's gotten dark really quickly. For the last couple episodes, I've been playing in peaceful mode because there hasn't been much gain that I can get from playing a hard mode. But after a point, I think I should switch to hard mode. Or switch back to hard mode. Because I do need a reason to give myself armor rather than just nothing. Yeah. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, why are you two? Why are you two? What? Oh. Oh wait, that's just how the corner is. Never mind. I was about ready to start panicking, but it was just a false alarm. I need that care. I don't think this wall's gonna look that good at all. But for the version we're in, I think it looks good enough. And yeah, taking fall damage and then regenerating is kind of like the way I'm going about things currently. But if we played in hard mode, I'd be avoiding moves like that. But that's because there's no regeneration, so yeah. Oh, it gets a bit dark here. I need to quit taking fall damage. Alright. I'll do it like that. Then we go over here, do this, bada boom. Hey, there's something here. Now we do have to get the slabs on. The slabs add a nice splash of grey amongst all the brown. It's weird to think that, like, yeah, no, not having color is a necessity for color management. Because if you have all just one color, or like all super vibrant colors, it's just not gonna look the greatest. You could make it work, but it would definitely be a bit hard on the eyes. So at a point, you really just need the desaturated colors. This bit here is quite empty. I don't know what to put here. I might just put like a little bit of a toilet and leave it at that. Now, how will I decorate this area in particular? What am I doing? I have an axe. Sort of like that. Yeah, that works actually. That works perfectly. We do need to get ourselves some wood from this though. Which we do have a tree farm, which is aggressively getting less and less access to it. But oh well, we can live with that. Ooh, that might be a bit of a tricky situation here where we have to walk all the way back here just to jump back in. I'll solve that later. You know, we still have about 2 more versions to go. Well, 1 more version in between this and when we can actually craft, like, a bigger roller coaster than that. So we kind of have to just do something like fill the gap. And filling the gap just kind of means, to me at least, adding a lot of things to make the base feel alive. Well, not alive, but more fleshed out. Not just a bunch of random builds, but a bunch of random builds that just so happen to be connected. See, it's very different. Hey, would you look at that? Now it's a bit more contained. There is this big area here, which I think we can probably put a tree there, actually. We'll need to see. We'll need to see if a tree can work there. If it can, that's great. If it can't, oh man. Oh, hello sheep. Thank you for your donation. Yeah, just kind of fencing stuff off makes it feel a bit less empty. It provides some more stuff to look at. Oh, hi Cave Sound. Thank you for announcing your presence. Where is it? Here it is. So if we say place a tree here, it should grow just fine. Along with maybe a tree here. I'm not sure. No, no, we don't have to have a tree there. We can add something else. I think we'll just have to live with it like this. That's okay though. Those are just little warning indicators like, hey, don't go this way. I think I have an idea of how it might look, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But let's grab some blocks just in case it does. I just realized I'm not explaining my thought process very well. I should probably start doing that. Especially since, like, sometimes it will just look like I'm doing nothing and then I'm actually doing something. What? Why are you here? Oh, you for the purpose of a thumbnail. That's why you were there. I swear someday something's gonna just trigger that alarm. Well, not alarm, but it's just gonna... I can't find my words. I can't find them. What if we used bricks to highlight where the coaster path is, but then the rest can just be slabs? It will look dated, but you see we do have... That's why we are kind of just building with these blocks. I mean, they're the only blocks that exist. If we had a choice to use any other blocks, would we use any other blocks than these? Yeah, probably. But we also wouldn't be building a coaster at that small of a scale either, so... Oh well. Oh no, I misplaced a brick. Misplacing bricks is very painful. That is a lot of bricks to place. Like, I'm glad we have the amount, but... Oh boy. You know, this does mean we can actually take the chance to, make sure some of the terrain is just... more level in here. Because it's no longer the terrain. See, we could have it be like that. So then if we put, say, slabs down. Something like this area is just gonna look completely barren. And I need to get more planks. Oh, we have more bricks. That's actually convenient. These aren't planks. What am I saying? Why did I say planks? These are perfectly good slabs, not planks. Oh well. Yeah, I can see it. I can see the vision. Ah. Let's just have that be a plank. No, that looks even worse. Just a support beam. Okay, so it's gonna go out 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna be right on the edge of that. This is not a pretty build. I've made mistakes. But oh well. It's just gonna look a bit weird, that's all. Weird in a good way or a bad way? I don't know, you decide. Oh, we got the Stardew music. Yay. We got it. Wait, was we already playing Stardew music? I think we were. Okay, so what's going on here? This is... Why am I suddenly this... Alright, we gotta condense this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we can have all this smelting. Also weird iron smelting? Dang. Let's just put this iron all in here. Yeah, not diamonds. In this dirt can just go in its own chest. Did we really need the gravel? We did not, did we? No, we didn't need the gravel. But we do need the cobblestone. Alright. Now whilst we're waiting for the bricks to smelt, we can walk over and just place the slabs down. Hello sheep. Don't mind if I take your wool, because I do need it. The hunt for wool is always gonna be happening. Despite the amount of sheep that's spawning, you really don't grab much of it from them. I'd say you're probably gonna be about equal luck as like finding iron. Which you can get lots of iron, but you know, building out of iron isn't really the greatest of ideas. We placing blocks. Yeah, no, this ain't good looking. But it is silly looking. And I will take silly looking, because that means you can just look at this and be like, what were they thinking? And the answer is usually not much. Where's that cow? Get out of here. And now we just need bricks. Yeah, let's place a tree here. It won't have... No, it'll be here. Do 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 do. Oh boy, we got bricks. How many? Let's find out. 30 bricks. That's something, actually. That's something. I will take 30 bricks. Or 32. Hi, Herobrine. Oh, Herobrine's not scary at all. that track was too quiet to keep on being in the playlist, so I removed that track. That was Swamplands by... That was a fan-made soundtrack for the Swamplands for Minecraft. Fan-made though. Please, please break. Thank you. I'm starting to warm up to this hideous design. Just a little bit. Not by a ton though. It definitely looks different from anywhere else in the base. But I think that's just because of how red it is. What is something that we can grab that won't... The one piece of stone. Where's the wood? We need wood. There's so much pointless junk in my inventory. It's kind of funny. So with this singular project, we are going to need to go on another expedition for clay. But that's okay, we can live with that. Whoops, I missed. I don't think 7's what we need, but we can work with 7. Do 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 do. I'm probably gonna have something head this way. I'm probably gonna in turn do some brief terraforming over here just to close it in a little bit. And the path that leads this way can go out into this clearing, and this clearing can be a little next project. We just need to find out what the next project is and what it will be themed around, so that way I know where to do my research and what to do it on. But that's something we'll find out later. As right now, this is still the main project. And oh wow. This is absolutely hideous. Oh, look at that. It's got one of those looks to it. It doesn't have a good block palette. Oh well. Kind of just live with that. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 13, which would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 more. Oh, I hope we have enough bricks for that. You know, maybe if I used like regular stone, I would have gotten away with it, but I didn't want to make a bunch of regular stone after I made this. Like, so fresh. So, there is that. Whoa! Camera movement. What the heck? What am I doing? What am I going up here for? Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's no good. No brain. That's no bueno. No. No, we don't have enough bricks. No. Oh well, we can always finish it later when we have more bricks. When will we have more bricks? I don't know. But we'll find out. Someday. So we just need 2. So what can we do with that knowledge that we just need 2? What if we intentionally cut it to be like this because these are more important struts? So it only makes sense that they are a bit wider at the bottom to support it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And it won't break the visual consistency. Yeah, it won't break the visual style of the ride. Even makes it look a little bit decent. Alright, this is the little additions to this roller coaster we've made. It's not a pretty build. That's what I will say. It's not pretty. But it does have its own vibe. especially when looking at it from above. Like that, I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like that now. I've grown to it. So if we get, first off, we got to put one of these back. Minecart, push it. Way. Does the ride still work? It does. Look at that. Well, unfortunately, as I have run out of ideas, I think that will do it for this stream. I will be seeing you all later.